of course, when I started into films, which was 30 years ago, I immediately, very naturally, wanted also to be involved in Indian culture, Indian cinema also. So my school of production has been a very good school, I think. It has been international distribution and theatrical distribution in France. And as such, I could really learn how, first, I mean, before going to an audience, a film has to go through the filter of a buyer. And it's very important for a producer to understand what can hook a buyer right from the beginning of a film, so the film gets a chance to be seen by a larger audience and internationally, and like this. So that, and then as a theatrical distributor, I have released 4 films by Mrinal Sen, the great Bengali director in France, and I made him known in France actually. And after that, he got the honor of getting the Légion d'honneur from France. And I also released films like Charulata by Satyajit. I sold internationally Mother India and so many other films like this that are classics, of course, here. And after that, when I started into production, I produced French films, of course. I produced an Italian film, I produced a Czech film, I produced an American film, but I also produced an Indian film. I was privileged to have most of those films be selected in important festivals. We were in competition in Venice, in competition in Toronto, in competition in Locarno, in official selection in Cannes, like this, so with different films. And I had also the great privilege to be the only Gora to have a national award in India with that film, Vanaprastha. So for me, then if we go to the topic of the day, protection of animals is very important for me, and ecology as well. And it is very peculiar that in the taking the defense of animals, a lot of organizations or individuals are separating the welfare of pet animals and the welfare of cattle and animals that are on our plates, not on mine, fortunately. And I think it's very important to get back to that consciousness that originally is very natural in India. And I've heard comments, I mean, I don't want to hurt anyone who eats meat or anything like that, but I've heard comments that it is progressive for an Indian today